Like, I wasn't really seeing anything. I was like, is this gym thing even working? Like, is this like, are they just whatever? I wanted to quit.
Oh my.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Madamvicky, and to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. If you're new around here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you follow me up on all of my socials, my Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, the lot, all of that. Make sure you follow me up on all of my socials. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my 1 year review with regards to my weight loss journey. It's a long awaited one, been putting it off, but I finally feel like I'm ready to talk about this journey, so stay tuned. I've come literally all natural, no makeup, no bullshitting, no nothing. Like, it's going to be literally me talking. This video should have came in August, or literally last month, at the end of last month, but I just felt, I don't know, for whatever reason, I wasn't ready to sort of drop it. But at the time of recording this video, yeah, I just feel like I'm in a better headspace. First place to start is how this all started in the first place, like how I got into my weight loss journey, why I got into it, who I was, that type of thing. I started my weight loss journey in August, September of last year. So that was 2022. The reason why I started it was due to the fact that I was in a toxic situationship with someone. Prior to the situationship, I had a lot of like health issues. I have PCOS, so all of my PCOS girlies, like I stand with you. And that went undiagnosed for a very long time. Like, I think in like 2020, 2021, I had a health scare, and that was how I got then diagnosed with PCOS. But that did not push me to get into, you know, weight, like losing weight and things like that. That wasn't enough to say, okay, get your ass in gear, you need to do something. Then like time, you know, went on around that 2021, 2022 period. I was diagnosed as pre-diabetic. Like, basically my life before my weight loss journey was very, very bleak and unhealthy. So then we fast forward to around August, July period. We met each other, whatever, exchange, whatever. We went on a date to the gym, and it was the most, around that time, like I'd like, don't get me wrong, like I had been, like, previously when I was young, like I used to be really, really sporty. I used to like love like play football and things like that. Like, I was an active person, like an active child, but time went on, just got depressed, and like all of that sort of just faded away. So when my man said, oh yeah, let's go to the gym, it was just like, what the, like, I don't do that. When you feel like basically nothing and somebody shows you something, and this is a really crappy way of explaining what I want to say, so apologies. At that time, I felt like, rah, I needed to do everything I could to keep him. And if that meant embarrassing myself, or, you know, putting myself in a uncomfortable situation where I was going to this place where I knew that I would stand out because of my size, I was willing to do that. And why? Because it was almost like me, in a sick way, like being grateful for his attention, his affection. I don't know, but for those who get it, get it. I remember that day, like I went with like my leggings, and like these were men's leggings at that time, like I didn't feel like I could wear women's clothes or anything like that. So literally I tied like a jumper around my stomach so it wouldn't show. In my mind, I thought that if I tied it around, it wouldn't show, it wouldn't whatever. And of course it did. You know what I mean? I drew more attention to myself. This person, you know, it just made me feel very small, made me feel very inadequate. And when you already feel like that, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing to sort of like deal with. I effectively gave him the power to basically tell me whether or not I was good enough, because I didn't have anything good to say about myself. When I look back now, I just think to myself like, rah, like how could you even be in that sort of like, I can't even find the words to explain it, because when I go back there, it's like I'm so present, like I know everything, all the emotions, everything that's going through my mind. Like I'm literally back there. I can see it, I can feel it, and it's not nice. Couple days after that, he called me. I was on a team meal actually, and he just said that I don't see this working. Just basically just dead in the whole thing. And that crushed me. It hurt because I'd been vulnerable around him, and I thought that he actually did like me, and I thought that, oh my God, like this is somebody that's gonna help me. The mad thing about this whole thing was that in my mind, I thought that, okay, even if I don't love me, maybe I can meet somebody that could teach me how to love me. When I knew that that wasn't gonna happen, when I knew that that wasn't what he could give to me, I was back then at level 0, where it's like like I don't love me. Nobody will ever love me in that way. And that's a horrible feeling. That is a horrible feeling. Because there were so many things that I looked past just because I was like, well, this is somebody that wants me, so I'm not gonna do anything to mess that up. And when he would call me out on like my way and make me feel uncomfortable sometimes, I look past it. That situation with him was that, like I said, it was that kick up the ass that I needed to be like, do you know what? You can't go back to being who you were. You have a choice here. You have either go back and be that recluse, you know, being angry at the world, being angry at yourself, not being able to talk, do you know what I mean? Or change your life. The first time I went to the gym, backed off my wig, no makeup, nothing. I was looking like the man then. Probably worse than the man then. Do-rag, black hat on, everything. And like that, you'll see it on the screen. That was my first gym selfie. And that was like the day where I was like, okay, this is the start of like, almost like, I don't want to say, like, I don't want to be dramatic and be like, this is the start of like your life. But when I look at it now, that was the day that I started living my life as opposed to just existing. The first couple of months, and when I say couple of months, I'm talking about the first like month 1, month 2. You know, before I would already been like, oh yeah, within my second month, like my body's gonna be snatched, it's gonna be in month 2, like, I wasn't really seeing anything. I was like, is this gym thing even working? Like, is this, like, are they just whatever? I wanted to quit. I wanted to just be like, I'm not doing again. But I continued. And if I tell you where, I don't want to say strength, but if I tell you where that thing, whatever, whether it was a voice, if I tell you where that came from, I don't know. But I just said, I'm going to continue. I'm going to keep going. I don't know where this is going to lead, but I'm going to keep going. And around that time, I felt so self-conscious in my mind. Like, I remember telling my sister this. I was like, people are staring at me. Like, nobody wants to, like, sometimes I felt like I would go to certain areas within the gym and like, I didn't know what I was doing. So at the start, when you first come in, you're just busting out cardio, running, all of that type of thing. I didn't know what I was doing. And cardio was getting boring, and also like I didn't really have the stamina to keep going on with the cardio. So I wanted to kind of change it up just to keep it interesting. So I went into the weight section, and I don't know if this is my own social anxiety or being so detached from people for so long, and then being in a situation where it's like there's people everywhere. Like, I felt like I'd go into one area, people would like move away. And I remember telling my sister, I was like, bro, do they think I've got leprosy? Like, my stomach does not, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if that's what was people's general impression or thoughts. I don't know. But that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, why is it that I would go to this place, somebody would then like, and then people would stare as well. Oh my God, like, people would stare. Imagine going from being in your room 24/7, eating your chicken burger in peace, to being in a gym where there's so many eyes, there's so many whatever, and you just feel like they're on you. And this is no main character syndrome, anything. Like, this is what, like, I felt people's eyes was on me. And because I had such a negative opinion about myself, I thought, of course, these people are gonna have a negative opinion about me. In my mind, it was like, raw, these people are staring at me, looking at me, you know, have they never seen a big girl before? They probably think that I'm disgusting. They probably think that these were all thoughts that were running in my mind. And do you know how tiring it is to have those thoughts in your mind, but then to almost like counter it with, you just got to keep going, you got to keep going. Even that, mentally, for me, was horrible. Time went on, month 3, month 4, I started feeling a bit fitter. There were small changes, but it wasn't anything drastic. But the thoughts of, they hate you, you're big, you're just this, you're just that, everyone's staring at me, that began to become less and less and less. Like, that became more like, do you know what, fuck them. Sorry to swear, but literally, that's what it was. Like, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm fat. What? That was just from going constantly, continue on with the same thing. You know what I mean? Keep going. And that's good, because I suppose it created like a siege mentality within me, where it's like, I don't care. I'm here with my fat self and I want to work out. I don't care. And I felt like that helped me again to keep going with it. Because if not, I would have sort of just succumbed to all of the thoughts, all the negative thoughts, and just be like, this is too hard, I can't do it, everyone hates me, I hate me, let me just go. There was a period of time where I gained weight, but this was just from like experimenting. it wasn't due to like my past triggers. So before, if I was upset about anything, it would just be food. Like my sister and I have this joke, and she'll know what I'm talking about. Like when like I'll call her and be like, you know what, I just want to eat myself to death, eat and die, that type of thing. And we would laugh about it, but there was parts of me that would that was serious about that. I didn't value my life. I just thought to myself, But when I did gain weight, this time it was due to me like excessive sort of like, you know, I tried some like supplements and things like that, and I'll go into at the end of the video like what I've been doing exactly, what I weighed and all of that type of thing. I'll go into that. But that was for me sort of taking excess like keratin and things like that, and me not really understanding, like still to today, I still don't really understand the whole process of weight loss and that type of thing. Like I understand the crux, like I feel like I understand the basics. I understand it like enough to be able to get the results that I want. But I know that as I go on, I'm definitely gonna do more research. But because I didn't know, I took that, you know, I thought, yeah, it would be good for like muscle, like retention, that type, and all of that was, but obviously my goal was to lose weight. So gaining weight for me, I was disappointed, don't get me wrong, but because obviously from going constantly, all of that type of thing, I wasn't in that space where it was like, if I'm disappointed about something, I'm just gonna eat myself. I'm gonna eat myself to stupid. Like I took that disappointment was motivation for me to go from that to that. And I did. I stopped taking the keratin, the supplement, and I was able to lose it. It's now a year, and I went from weighing close up to 130 kg to now what I weigh. From being, obviously I've still got PCOS, which, you know, big up to the girls that are doing it with PCOS, because it's not easy to lose weight and also have PCOS, because it's like, with the nature of the symptoms, the fact that you're tired all the time, it's so easy for you to put weight on. It's not easy, and it's not an excuse. I'm not making excuses, but just big up to the girls with PCOS, because I know what it is firsthand. But yeah, PCOS, pre-diabetic, hopefully not pre-diabetic anymore. Got my BMI out of there now. Out of the pre-diabetic stages, I guess. And obviously then there's the physical, and you can see the physical. For me, the physical sort of takes care of the physical, like that's what it is. But through this journey, I can say that I have been through like my mental health through this whole journey, like I don't know, like it's the coping mechanisms that I've been able to sort of gain from going through this journey has helped a lot with regards to like my mental health. Now, if I've got anxiety about anything, if I'm, you know, feeling depressed or confused, as opposed to before where I would go and, you know, eat or do something that I know would damage myself, damage my body. Now it's like I'm going to the gym, I'm going to work off my frustration, work off my confusion, work off my anxiety. And right now, for me, it works. What did I do to lose this weight? Obviously, got myself into the gym. Like, if you want to lose weight, like it or not, you gotta be active. You gotta move. You gotta move that body. I don't believe like all this, you know, drink this tea and all of that type of thing. Big up to the people that are selling their teas and things like that. Look, it might work, and I'm not saying it doesn't, but the science is out there. Science is science, isn't it? Like it's out there. The proof is out there. You need to move. You need to do something. And I'm not saying, you know, get yourself into the gym or do, like, it can be a work in progress. Even if it's just walking, doing whatever, be active. For me, like, gym has changed my life. I go 4 times a week, and this is not even a bragging thing. This is just what my life is. It's a lifestyle now. I go 4 times a week. Not every single session is an easy one. Some days I will be like, I don't want to go to the gym. Those days that I'm like, I don't want to go to the gym, I go to the gym, and it's horrible. There's been times when I've been there and I'm in tears, but after it, I'm just like, I needed that. If you want to lose weight, you need to move. Second thing, diet. Food is everything. I think somebody said it to me one time that activity is important, but your diet is also important, because you need both of it together. You can't be saying that you're going to the gym, working out like a madman, but then you're eating things that are not going to help, you know, with your goals and things like that. So nutrition is a massive thing for me. When I started going, I didn't know how to cook. I had to get on YouTube. I had to learn how to cook like Nigerian food and things like that. And most of it, don't get me wrong, beautiful, tasty, all of that. But I quickly found out that some of it wasn't conducive for what I wanted for me, like in terms of weight loss and things like that. So again, it was just research and things like that. Now I make my own meal preps. I've seen eating a high protein diet has helped me personally. It's helped me, like I said, lose weight. High protein and high fiber. It's helped me lose weight, but also helps me retain and maintain muscle as well, which helps me in the gym. So yeah, don't ask me about the science about it, cause I don't know. But this is what works for me, what I've gone and researched. So please research and find. And this is not me coming against all like your intermittent fasting, your keto diets, all of that type of thing. Research what works for you. Another thing that's helped me is, I suppose, having this mentality that enough is enough. I think you need to be in the right mental state to start this journey. Because if not, you'll give up. It's like a house. You need to build the foundation of a house. Because if you don't build the foundation of the house and you build on it, the thing will come down. You need to build your foundation. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, you need to go in with will. You need to go in with a determination that this is what you're about to do. And if that means if you want to engage the service of a PT, then do that. For me, I've had PTs before in the past, and it's not worked for me. And why it's not worked for me is because I relied on them to have that mentality for me. Now, your PT is there to, you know, like encourage you, show you what to do and things like that. But your PT can't ultimately do it for you. You on your own need to have that determination. Regardless of whether you've got a PT that this is what I want to do, I want to change my life, I want to really go for it. And that's with anything, not even just going with the gym. Just on this journey alone, like trust me, like it's hard, especially when you're not seeing changes immediately. You just have to like I said, like a seed, you have to just rely on it to, you know, just keep growing, keep getting bigger, till eventually it's just a way of life, it's norm. Because if you don't, like I said, it just doesn't look good. It won't look good, and you don't want to fail, because that is hard. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. Guys, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Oh my god, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Like, I have been so, I don't want to say scared, but I've been putting this video out for a very, very long time. I've not been in the right headspace, and that's just because of my own sort of like fears, my own sort of insecurities. I still have them. It's still a thing that I'm addressing. I'm still fighting those demons, and I'm gonna continue to fight them. But I'm so glad that I've done this video, because it's like chapter 1 of my weight loss journey, or it's done now. Like, it is what it is. It's out there to the world. If you're going on this journey, like if you're on your weight loss journey, or you're even just contemplating it, like my advice would just be, just do it. No matter how small it is, no matter like a seed, it will grow. Trust me. You plant a seed, you treat it well, you water it, you do, like you just don't, what grows, you just won't, you don't know. So please don't procrastinate, don't relent, like get up and go. Start with small things, start with just being active, and if it means working your way up into the gym, whatever, do that. That's my advice. Just do it. Shout out to Nike. I'm waiting for my sponsorship though. But yeah, guys, like I said, for those that have rocked with me, those who have subscribed, new subscribers, big up to yourself. Thank you so much. I am making a pledge. That's a very big statement. I will be doing more content. I realized that I've been lacking on here. I will be posting more of what I get up to in the gym on my Instagram, so make sure you follow my Instagram at Madamvicky4KZ. If you want to reach out to me, you want to talk, you want to do what, I reply to anyone. You can DM me on Instagram, DM me on Snapchat. My Snapchat is Madamvicky4K, TikTok, whatever. Like, send me a message. Like, anything that you are thinking. I don't want to say anything. That might be a big statement. But most things that you're thinking, like most of your apprehensions or whatever, I've been there, I've done it. And I don't mind like talking to you about, you know, what I did to cope, or what I did to get over it. So please message me. I reply to everyone. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.